I mean, she was the MVP, to be honest with you. You know, like she deserved a lot of this credit because, you know, I said, you know, publicly that, and I told her right after the win, you know, I gave her a big old hug and I was like, you know, you showed him it's okay to love and to be loved. And you've provided him an opportunity to open his heart, you know, to be coached, to be coachable. She's changed that man's life, you know, and she's not going to make him soft. He's still rough around the edges. It's still Sean. But it's a slow burn, man. It's a slow process. But what she's allowed him to feel and kind of open his heart to, I mean, honest to God, Ariel, that's probably why we have a belt wrapped around our waist, is because of that relationship. Yeah.
How long have they been together?
I think a little over a year now.
So why do you think it's like really worked now? Do you feel like it's just taking him time to warm up to this connection?
Probably her to warm up to him, because we just joke around. She's the sweetest girl in the world, and we razz her all the time. Like, what the hell? How'd you end up with Sean Strickland? You know, and she's like, oh, I couldn't stand him the first time we went on a date. Like, the stories are hilarious, but they're just such a like a different dynamic that it works. Like, she keeps him in check, and like he's walking around the hotel, my love, and hugs, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy, man? But man, you know, as a coach, you embody that. Like, you know, there's some relationships you see as fighters where their you know, their spouses can be hindrance to the camp, and sometimes, man, they can take it over the top and make it even better and push somebody to greatness. And you know, honestly, man, that's what she's done.
That's no bullshit, so please. I would never put it. Hold on. I never put your family into this. Come on. Let's
go. Valentina, for you were champion for many years. What did you learn about yourself after losing the title, and how will that benefit you in this fight?
You know, it's kind of like I don't have to learn anything because of the loss or something like that. Alexa, you're saying like you was doing pretty well, but I say not enough for the victory. It's kind of like good point, because if you could see the fight, it was all 4 rounds, like winning the fight for my side before of course, what happened in the fight. But it's kind of like the moment when it put you work double hard, work like remember what you did like at the very, very beginning. And it's kind of like, yes, everyone's speaking about the loss or something like that, but I want to remind to everyone, 17-time World Muay Thai champion, 7 title defense, and you cannot get rid of this. It's gonna stay in you forever. It's gonna, like, you can be better, you can be like what you adjustment, whatever you want to do, but the power, but the confidence and experience, it's still here, and it's gonna like explode on Saturday.
Alexa, do you agree with that assessment? What do you think about the scorecard? What was the scorecard leading up to your fight? What did you think about the scorecard?
Well, round 1 was definitely mine. I mean, I don't know, round 1 was mine. Second round, you know, even like being a Muay Thai champion, I thought you wanted to be on striking with me, but you decided to go to the ground, so it's fine. I mean, 4th round, I made a lot of adjustments, and I think it was 2-2. For me, it was 2-2.
2-2. All right, Valentina, I have another question. What do you think about this new bout here? And, you know, what does it mean to you if you take this home?
I think it's gorgeous, first of all, and I come in for that belt.
You had a busy morning as well, right? So I guess, can you talk about the significance of what happened today, the TKO group officially merging, all that? I mean, from your point of view, what's the significance of this new organization?
Yeah, I mean, this kind of stuff I usually just, you know, I'm just going to keep doing what I do, and we're going to do what we do at the UFC. And listen, at the end of the day, this is like one of the biggest mergers in the history of sports. We've been kicking ass forever, however many years now. The WWE is doing well. And I mean, I say this to you guys every year, but this just takes the whole sport and everything to a whole different level. And, I flew out to that thing last night and did it this morning, and it was actually really, really cool. It was cool to be a part of, and I'm excited about the future and what we're going to do. And I always am, regardless. But after this merger, I mean, we're so much more powerful than we were yesterday.
Yeah. I read that Vince had worked into his contract that he's the executive chair until his death, resignation, or incapacity. I thought that was interesting. Did you get anything worked into your deal?
I don't give a shit about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Even the CEO thing, it's a lateral move for me. I run everything that happens here. Everything that goes on here, I determine. So nothing has changed. It's just 3 letters instead of, but I'm the CEO and president of the UFC now. But nothing changes. We're just going to continue to kick ass like we do every single year. And for people, that are fighters or media or whoever this just takes this whole thing to another level and so much bigger and so much more powerful. And when you think about all the things that I want to do before my time is up here, today made that a lot easier and a lot more doable. These PIs that we open, they're not cheap. They're very expensive to run, but I believe truly that they are the future of the sport. This is what's going to make the sport get bigger. Even if you train at a PI as a kid, we go into Africa, we go into Mexico City and other places that I want to do this. And you grow up as a kid training in one of these PIs around the world. You might not become a fighter, but you'll become a trainer, or, you will have something to do with the sport and touch the sport in some way to help it grow.